In this video, I'm going to show how you can use Windows Task Scheduler to execute a Python script at a prescribed time. In a previous video, I showed a script that will convert your attachments to a web maps pop-up. I'm going to use that same script here for demonstration purposes. So here in PyCharm, I have that script up and loaded. It's working successfully. It's ready to run. As I described in that video, what this script actually does is it generates a URL for the attachment that you can actually add as a field to show the the attachment directly in the web maps pop-up. When it generates that URL, what it does is append a token onto that URL to the attachment. That token is only valid for 15 days. So optionally, what I could do is I could just remember to come in here and run this script manually every 15 days so that token does not expire. Because once it expires, that URL will no longer work and you'll no longer see the attachment. Instead of having to remember that though, what I can do is use Windows Task Scheduler to execute this script at a prescribed time for me so I don't have to worry about that. And I'm going to show you now is where you can actually get your Python executables at to execute this script. So with several of the ArcGIS applications, Python is installed automatically for you, and I'll show a few of them here. So all my ArcGIS applications on this server are installed into the default location, the C program files, and within there, the ArcGIS folder. So here you can see all the applications I have installed, one of them being Portal for ArcGIS, ArcGIS Pro, as well as ArcGIS Server. Now within these three applications here, the Python has been installed automatically with the software. So the easiest way to find that is just to search for it because the Python executable is in very far down in some subdirectories. So clicking on my portal folder, what I can do is just search for my python.exe. And it'll go ahead and find it for me. I can very easily just right click on that now and go to open file location. And it'll show me the directory, as you can see here, where that Python executable is. Jumping back, again, for ArcGIS Pro, same thing, just searching for the Python executable. You can see that is well installed with this application. Again, taking a look at the path here. And I'll show how these come into play in a second with Windows Task Scheduler. And just real quick for server as well, we can search for the Python executable. So any server that you have that has any of those applications, Portal for ArcGIS, ArcGIS Pro, or ArcGIS Server, you could essentially use Windows Task Scheduler there to execute a Python script. Now some of you may be saying, well, with ArcGIS Server, we have the Python 2.7 folder that's installed. So remember, this is actually Python 2x version, so Python 2.7, which is being deprecated. So here under my Python 2.7 ArcGIS 64.10.9 install, I do have that python.exe, but this is a deprecated version of Python. I recommend not using this, and you want to use those other Python executables that I showed, as they are the latest 3x version of Python. Okay, so now jumping into Windows Task Scheduler. How you can find Windows Task Scheduler is very easy. Just under going to your Start window, you can actually just search for Task Scheduler, and you can find it there. You can click this and open it up. And then in my Windows Task Scheduler here, what I can do is create a task. So you'll see up here, I have the Create Task option. I can go ahead and click this. And it'll ask me for a name for my scheduled task. So for this, I could just call it whatever I'd like. You can see attachments to pop-up. And then I can change, which user I'd like to run this if I'd like. I can run whether the user's logged in, whether is logged in or not. I have the option to store the password, etc. And then I can also choose whether I want to run with highest privileges, which I usually check. So this run whether the user is logged in or not, all this means is that the server has to be up and running. The user actually doesn't have to be logged onto the server. Just as long as the server is running, the script will actually go ahead and execute. Then the last option on this page is to configure this for. I'll choose the operating system that I'm using, which is Windows 10. Next is my triggers. So I can click my triggers tab, and this is when I'm going to go ahead and schedule a date and time and the occurrence of when I want this script to run. So I can go ahead and click new here. It'll bring me up some options. So I want to run this on the schedule. And then I have the options here whether I want to run this one time, daily, weekly, monthly, etc. I could choose one time and actually choose to repeat this task, repeat this task to run every hour, every 5 minutes, 10 minutes, etc. But as I was mentioning before, the script will actually generate a token that's good for 15 days. So I won't really have to run this every day. Probably weekly will be sufficient enough. So in this option here, I can choose weekly and choose a day that I would like to run this. So we'll choose a Monday, and I can choose a time when this should start. So I can go ahead and choose maybe 2 a.m. to run this script every Monday, and I'll go ahead and execute the script, updating that token in the URL. So once I'm done scheduling here, I can click OK. Next are my actions. So I can click on my Actions tab, go ahead and click New. And this is where the path to the Python executable comes into play. So here I can actually browse to one of those Python executables I showed you. So click and browse here. Just to show you, you can search for this very easily. If I go back to my C program files, my ArcGIS directory, and then in this scenario example, I'll use Pro. Again, I can just search for python.exe, and here it is under my ArcGIS Pro installation. So I can select this Python executable here. It'll place the whole path there for me. Next is the arguments. So for the arguments, I want to go ahead and add the path to the script itself. A great feature in PyCharm is I can actually open up this script just by right-clicking and going to Open In, and then Explore, and open up Windows Explorer for me. And here is the script that I'm using there. Holding my Shift key, if I right-click on this, I have the option Copy as Path. So that will get the path for me, and I can jump back to Windows Task Scheduler and just paste that path in here. So that's going to be my argument, is the actual Python the Python script that I'm running. So you can go ahead and click OK here. And optionally, I have some further conditions that you could set if you'd like. I won't go through all these, but here are just some additional settings that you can choose. There's a settings tab as well. They give you some further options that you can select as well. But once you're done, you can go ahead and click OK. Since I chose the option to save my username and password, I can go ahead and enter my password here, and I'll go ahead and save that task for me now. So now that my task is saved, if I go to my task scheduler library, I can see that right here. So under my attachments to pop up, I have that script ready to go ahead and be executed. Next runtime is going to be the 21st at 2 a.m. And you can see that this task has not been run yet, but as this goes through, you can go ahead and check on here, a weekly basis to make sure that the operation has completed successfully, as you see here. So that's all I have for today in this video. If you have any questions, feel free to put them in the comment section below. Thank you.